Yep. Messing with the Cadillac again. It's an old car, you know. Come to it. You're either gonna, if you're gonna drive, you're gonna pay, right? You're either gonna pay for a new car, or you're gonna pay for insurance or repairs or whatever. No matter what you do, if you want to keep driving, this car has 180,000 miles. You know, 98 Cadillac. It's seen better days, but it's never been wrecked. You know, it still runs good. The engine runs good. I've done my best to take care of it. All the other stuff, though, from the heat out here, the plastic stuff, it's all wearing out. But anyways, it's OneTakeJay. This is my YouTube channel. This is my cell phone. And I just do stuff and video record it. And you watch. So today, we are going to change a radiator hose on the Cadillac. Right? If you've been watching the videos, you may have noticed last year I had to do it in a hurry. And all I did was just cut the end off the radiator hose because it blew a leak. Well, today, this one blew another leak, and I'm just going to replace it. So what we're going to need for this, right, is we're going to need this tool right here. You may have seen this tool when I replace the heater. It's for squeezing down, these clamps, these style clamps. Because see, what we're going to do is we're going to get down in here, right, and we're going to clamp it onto that right there. See it? That in there, and then we're going to take it off and we're going to replace the hose. So instead of using just a regular hose clamp, they got these squeezy clamps, and I went ahead and I bought the tool. It's got ratchet action. Yeah, you can't have a good tool without ratchet action anyway. So let's get started. All right, this shouldn't take too long. Right? It's not really that hard of a tool to get to. So first off, we're going to take this off right here. All right? Take this little cover out. Little wind guard. Alright. Gotta be careful seeing these little plastic things, because I've only got one left and it's the only thing that holds it down. Alright. Just take this, put this here, put this down in that little spot so I don't lose it. Right. And then look down in there again. See? Yeah, it's kind of hard to get to. Right. So, here's what we're going to do, right? You got the dog bone right here. Right? That's a 15 millimeter. Right? And I just happen to have a socket and a ratchet right here for a 15 millimeter. So, just happen to have it. Got me a little towel for wiping off the grease on my fingers. So let's get to it. Let's see how we get this done over here. Set you over here. Vlog stick. Fits in there pretty good. Can you see my face? Yeah. Right. We're down in there. Alright. This is one take. It's usually not the greatest quality, but you'll learn to deal with it. You'll learn to love it. Yes, you will. Yeah, isn't this exciting? Isn't this the best vlog you've ever watched? If it is, leave some comments. And if it's not, leave some comments. I don't really care. Just gotta get a good place to shove it. Yeah, we're looking for a good place to shove it. Yeah, I bet you know a couple of good places to shove it, don't you? Yeah. All right. Okay, so we look like you got the camera steady. Let's go ahead and do the 15 millimeter thing, right? All right. Put one on this side. Actually, you know, we'll have to do it the other way around. On this side, we're on this side. Oh, look at that. Huh? Gosh darn it. Stupid tools. It's stuck on reverse. Well, we'll use it for right now. That's a drag. That's a real drag. So you got this bolt that comes through there, right? You're going to set it off somewhere where you don't lose it. Because this one's very important. This is very important. There's a motor mount. You don't want to lose this one. I know some folks, you know, they start working on their car and they come out with extra bolts and extra parts. That's not me. I track down everything. Even these little broken parts that broke off my ratchet. Huh? Now the position is messed up. Let me see if I can turn it back. Nope, it's all wasted, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, so let's take that off. And actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to put this back in here. Right? Because I'm going to need more room. I got big old fat hands. So, let's go over here. Right. Tighten that back up. Right. I'll be right back. Half-inch, 13mm. Fits right here. These fit anything. If you can name where these are the ultimate tool. But I don't feel like digging around. They were there. So let's go ahead and grip them on there. Let me tell you what, folks. A good pair of vice grips can save your life. Let me tell you what, man. This may be some redneck engineering right here, but I don't care what anybody says. You get yourself a good pair of vice grips, you can, they'll go a long way. They'll do a lot for you, because vice grips fit everything. So I got this. I found this tool, and it's too bad because it's a Craftsman, right? I can't get the socket off it. I found it in the middle of the street, but it's a it's a half-inch. Or let me see this one. Yeah, this is half-inch, 13mm. Same thing, kind of. They'll work. I'm going to take it right. This is the dog bone. I bet you that other one wouldn't have broke if it was a Craftsman. This is an old Craftsman too. Check it out. That thing's vintage. Yep. Right here. Unscrew these. And then just take this one off the front. Flip that whole thing over like that. I like to keep my tools and stuff in the front bumper because, like, some of you guys, I mean, I've done it before. You start laying them on top of the engine, you lay them over here, you lay them over there, and next thing you know, you shut the hood on it, you drive down the road, and your car eats it. You don't know what happened. 6 months down the road, you're driving down the road, and you think something fell out of your car. It was that wrench. That's what it was. But anyways, I already dropped a piece down in here. That little plastic piece that I wanted to keep. Yeah, I dropped it in there. That's okay. We'll go after it in a minute. But first off, what we're going to do, we're going to move this hose out of the way because it's kind of flimsy like that. Right? Now, I know you would say, hey, Don't you want to drain all the fluid out first? Yeah, you probably would have, but there's a hole in the radiator hose. Half the fluid's already drained out already. That's why I'm changing it. So here we got the ratchet tool, the ratchet action. All we gotta do, put it on there like that, right? Squeeze it. Hope this thing doesn't break, because it's pretty flimsy. I brought it from the auto parts store in a hurry, but it seems to work pretty good. All right, squeeze it down. It's got ratchet action, so it stays open. Right, it stays a hold of things. And that's what it looks like, folks. Down in there, if you can see it, that's how it works on there. And then you use the ratchet to squeeze that little thing, and then you can just move it with your fingers. Kind of. Well, I can stick my hand down in here. See, this is the worst part. Maybe I should take the air cleaner out too, but I don't feel like doing that. What I'm gonna do? All right, get in there. Let's try a screwdriver. What's that, like the third trip back to the toolbox? Yeah. It's one of those days, folks. Comment if you like. I don't care what you say. But I need to get this off here. There it goes. Just take a screwdriver and you can just kind of nudge it off. But I know what you're saying. Aren't you gonna ruin the hose? Well, the hose has got a hole in it, man. That's why I'm replacing it. Maybe my big fat hands can't get into here. Here it comes. It's coming. There we go. Ratchet action. There we go. There we go. All right. And now a little bit of water leaks out, but so what? It's only water anyway. I've had a good number of cooling system issues with the Cadillac North Star. These things are, they're notorious for overheating a bit. Maybe you could comment if you had one that overheated. Have you ever done this? Oh, nice. So, take the ratchet action tool, take it off of here. All right. I'll let you look down inside there to see what it did. See what I did there? I just took the hose off, and we're going to take it off the bottom there too. Isn't this stuff interesting? No, it's not, but it's my content, so that's what we get. That's what we're doing. We're going to mess with the Cadillac some more. It's a good old car, though. It's a 1998 Cadillac DeVille. It's run some good miles on it. I don't know if anybody around here is familiar with US 19, but it's a treacherous highway. Treacherous. I'm going to have some trouble getting that ratchet action down there. I'm going to try a different way. Can I fit that down in there? God, I hate doing this with big old fat hands, man. That's why I didn't become an auto mechanic. Number one reason. Because my hands are just too big and fat. They don't go anywhere. Everything's a cumbersome pain in the butt, man. Yeah, let's get it in there. Come on, baby. Give me that ratchet action. Can you give it to me? Sometimes you gotta sweet talk it. Like you're trying to go on a date or something to your car. You'd be like, come on, baby. Come on, you know I love you. You know I love you. Yeah, it'll just be us, me and you forever. I promise I'll call you. Can't get my big fat fingers in there. I know. You could probably take this out and get to it, or probably take that out and get to it. But I'm just trying to do the radiator hose. Shouldn't be that hard of a thing. But working on cars is never, ever what you expect it to be. Ever. Maybe I should take out the air cleaner. Now let's just give it one more try in there. One more good old try. I love you. I do. You and me forever. Yeah, looks like I got it. Now let's just see if I can pull the hose off. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's like surgery. Yeah. This, let's see whether we took the other one out, right? I'll put the other one in, put the new one in. Vlog 6 cool, huh? Look, Ma, no hands. I believe this is the bottom. And you know, I know. OneTakeJay, you could have sanded off the thing and got all the corrosion off there. Yeah, I could have. But I forgot. Because the sandpaper's still in my toolbox. So guess what? I don't care now. It's going in the way it's going in. Just like this. But seriously, folks, when you change your radiator hose, you always want to sand all the, the excess gunk and garbage and stuff off the nipples. But see, I'll talk about that in a minute. Let's just get it back together. Ooh. See, that one's a little stubborn. So what I'm going to do is my fits everything tool. Alright, we'll just squeeze it off a little bit more, and booyah, that one's on there. Actually, I should just, right, there, nope. Alright, so we got that one on. Placement of these snap rings, these little springs, hose clamps, man, can be kind of important. Because if you don't get them on in the right place, number one, they're a pain in the ass to get off. You saw what I went through. Alright? And that's even with the special tool that was provided. I still having trouble, difficulty getting it in here, getting it to fit. Oh my goodness, what pain in the butt. Should have done that one first, huh? Okay, so we're gonna have to take this out real quick. On there pretty good, didn't it? Sure did. There we go. I'm bleeding. Like I said. Working on cars never goes how you want it. So here's what the trouble was, right? Down there, let's see, yep, down here on the bottom, right, it was hard to get this thing around because I didn't squeeze this tight enough. Alright, so now let's try it again, right? See, now that we've locked this thing open, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to slip this around there real nice and easy somehow, and then let it go and it'll stay there. Arg, did you see that? Hold up, folks. Let me go see if I got some more zip ties. Found me a bigger one. What? When you've got tools and you can work on your own stuff, you'll save a lot of money. Especially around here. I don't know about anywhere else, but mechanics and other places, like here in Florida, they'll rip you off if you ain't paying attention. You go in there for an oil change, end up with a brand new transmission. And still need an oil change. All right. We got it in there. I don't know if you folks can see it down in there. But we got it in there. Yeah. Alright, so let's do that one. Now, all we gotta do is the top one here. Here we go. Buy out, how about that? Leave some comments if you like the monkey way I work on shit. Or even if you don't like the monkey way I work on shit. Car's still running after 180,000 miles, man. I've monkeyed my ass around in here. Okay, so we're almost there. That was too long of a video before. Probably going to have cut it up a little bit. But here we are working on our stuff. We're almost done. Right. Got this on here. fit that up there real good. You can see what I'm doing, or even if you can't, take a guess. Alright, so here we go. Boom. Oh yeah. Really down in there, folks. This is truly tough. Looks like we got it, huh? Let's just fire it up right quick, folks. We're not leaking. That's good news. Check the reservoir. I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. Looks good. Let's let it run for a minute. Let it warm up, see if it builds up some pressure and starts leaking. The sad thing now is if it leaks, it's going to leak on the bottom, and then it'll leak out all the fluid. Don't want that to happen while I'm driving. Although you can, I was going to say, people complain about this North Star motor. This is a good engine, man. Because I'm going to be frank with you folks, I have beat the dog out of this car in the last 60, 70,000 miles. I went from like treating it like a baby to treating it like a stepchild. it's starting to build a little pressure. Still don't see no leaks. I got the hose in there off and pulled it and stuff, but it's in there now. So anyways, there's an installed rubber radiator hose. Rubber radiator hose. And I just learned something new about this airbox, because I've never taken it off before, but there's these two little holes in the bottom of the airbox right here, and they just slip right on over the top. So there's no screws. You just kind of like push them down on there or something. However it went before this. Oh, okay. There we go. See, right here, these two, and then this fork slips under there, and it just stays right there. That's kind of neat. I never knew that. Now we do. I should check the transmission fluid, but I'm not going to. Put the thing back in, because I got places I need to go, folks. Things that I need to do today. That didn't include me working on this car, but since I saw that we had the issue, I figured I'd take care of it before it got to be a bad issue. Because nobody likes bad issues on their cars. This is what I don't like about all this new plastic technology, man. It's all combobulated weird. Whatever happened to just a wing nut on top of an air cleaner, right? You know, that was back in the old days, but things don't work like that anymore. That's going to have to do. So we got the dog bone back on there, right? We got the little tiny piece down in there. It's a plastic piece. It's the last one, so I'm not going to go after it. Old radiator hose. Let's put this back on here. This will stay because it's got little secure pins at the end here, so I'm not really too worried about it flying off or nothing. But there you go, folks. End of another beautiful OneTakeJay. Thank you for subscribing. I love you all. Love to see you. Love to see your comments. Leave some comments below. Want to donate me a new car? Or just donate me a mechanic? Or, I don't know. This old car is... I love it. I love the old car. I pay for it. Let me drink my coffee. Yep. That's too long of a vlog. Till next time, get psyched and do something about it.